Hello, welcome back. This is Jay, your vibe coach from the Divine Frequency podcast. Welcome back and welcome if you're a first time viewer. Before I get started, I do want to do a shout out. My podcast is circulating out there and hopefully touching those who need it the most. But here in the United States, it's being viewed. Germany, the United Kingdom, shout out to Canada, Nigeria, Ghana, Norway, Portugal. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I appreciate you so much. And hopefully you're sharing this with somebody that really needs it. So if you're new here, you can go back on my episodes, and they are timeless. So they do resonate whenever you need them. So all of my episodes are timeless. So you can take this energy anytime you need it. Again, I am coming out with some great things. I have some interviews in the works. I want to do some lives. I also want to offer coaching sessions. So I have a lot where I'm working on a lot, guys. So thank you for being here. But anyways, can I just say how much I love a new moon? New moons don't get enough love. It's always about the full moon. Full moons are awesome, but new moons, a darkness. It's a clear slate. We're coming up on November 20th is the new moon in Scorpio. New moons are all about planting seeds, manifesting, and full moons are all about plucking the weeds, releasing what no longer serves us. So I always think like new moon plant, full moon pluck. So in the new moon, you set your intentions and you manifest. And in the full moon energy, you release what's there that no longer serves you. Because when you manifest, you raise your vibration and you attract these things to yourself. And then at the full moon, you're like, wait a minute, I need to release this. This isn't even, I'm not even attracted to that anymore. You know what I mean? Like you level up and you start liking other things and attracting other things. So new moons are all about introspection and release. And it's common during this period to feel like a pulling on our emotions, exhaustion, overwhelm in the new moons. They can be used to reflect on what's no longer working and prepare and shed old habits or beliefs to make space for new intentions. So it's a great time for creating a vision board. Vision board parties are always a good time. You get together with a couple of your friends and you all make vision boards and talk about your goals, and it can be a really good time if you want to, sip wine or whatever it is that you do recreationally, then, it's a good time. So this is a great time for creating a vision board, avoiding negative thinking, avoiding energy draining situations and people, making sure we get physical exercise so we can promote, movement and release some of this energy that we no longer need. Wearing the color white during the new moon for a clear slate, burning sage, Palo Santo, incense, candles. I can go over at the end of this podcast all the different colors that are used when manifesting different situations. So at the end of the podcast, I'll try and remember to go over what colors those are. But candles, a white candle is about new beginnings, purity and balance. And black candles is protection, banishing negative energy and releasing. I'll go through all the other colors at the end. But so yeah, frankincense. Frankincense is powerful oil for meditation and drinking warm liquids. Studies show, interestingly enough, that the new moon can have a positive effect on sleep quality. Bet you guys didn't know that. People sleep better on average, fall asleep faster, and are genuinely calmer throughout the night. So this is a cosmic reset. It's a fresh start for the month. God commanded the Israelites to observe the new moon with trumpet blasts, burnt offerings, incense, and fellowship offerings, prayer. So new moons have been celebrated since the beginning of time. And this new moon happens to be in Scorpio. So Scorpio new moon is calling us to go beneath the surface, to discover our deepest needs and motivations. Take a deep dive into your inner world and understand what truly drives you. This is bringing a need for truth and emotional honesty, pushing you to shed what's no longer true or resonates with your life. Shallow interactions will most likely lose their appeal. Scorpio seasons associated with endings and transformation, releasing what no longer serves our growth. So we have that power that we usually have in the full moon. We have this in Scorpio in this new moon. So this is great. Endings are necessary for renewal and rebirth. So it's just, make sure you're setting your intentions. Journaling, writing about what you want to let go of and what your desires are to make space for the new. Meditation, practice sitting with your subconscious to understand your true motivations. Shadow work, great time for shadow work. Exploring the parts of yourself that you tend to hide or ignore. And alchemizing them into sources of power and authenticity. These are the things that make me authentic. Don't hide them. Create intentions around emotional honesty, self-empowerment, and transforming your life from the inside out. So this coming new moon is about self, going within yourself, cleaning out the old, making space for the new. And when we close one door, a new door is opened, right? And sometimes we can't open that door until we close that door. So let's use this energy of this new moon, to level up our lives, make space for what is for our highest and best. Manifesting what we want, because what you want wants you, remember? What you want wants you. So let's go, guys. Affirmations, journaling, meditation, going, inside yourself, lighting candles, burning incense, really make it about you. Self-love is not selfish. So tell the divine what you want so that he can give it to you. The higher you vibrate, the closer you are to the divine, and the easier he can hear you because you're so close. So set your intentions, please. And like I said, I'm going to go over the candle colors. So black is protection, releasing. White is new beginnings, purity, balance. Green is wealth, health, growth. Purple is wisdom and intuition. Blue is clarity, truth, and depending on the shade of it, tranquility. Orange is ambitions and new opportunities. Yellow is intellect and inspiration. Got tongue-tied there. And silver is intuition and goddess energy. So if I missed any, let me know. And please engage with the comments, email me, share, and most of all, most importantly, take care of yourself and take care of each other.